Hello, hello. Oops, I messed up my other stuff. Oops, wrong button. Hello. Good evening. Here a day early, but ooh, today was a good day. Today was a very good day. There was a laboratory near work that is closed down. Um, so I managed to buy some equipment, and it was stuff I kind of need, but never really, I didn't want to pay 600 something dollars for a new piece, but the place is selling me stuff for like 20, $40 a piece. It's freaking great. The only thing I don't have on off my list is enclosed tabletop fume hood. But yeah, I can get those for a couple hundred. It was like the hot plate and stir bar and stuff that were all for like $600 that I didn't really want to have to spend any money on at all. But I forgot my beer. Just can't put. I guess I'll just open one. I drank the one I had up here. I guess I could go run and grab one real quick, but I really don't want to. I just started. I'm already sitting down. Pancakes, go grab me a beer. Love you, buddy. He just turns and slow blinks at me. But, yeah, I've got some scale now and a stir bar hot plate. And the stir bar hot plate was kind of important because it's really something I wanted to get to be able to control the temperature of the reactions. I'm still looking for a few ingredients though. I'm trying to find some tetraethyl orthosilicate because I want to synthesize some opals. Dr. Wife really loves opals, and so I want to make her some. Plus, you can control the color, so I can make her some like nice purple ones. Because I think she'd really like that. They also take months to make, so like if I were to do a video of it, it'd be like, yep, here's the reaction. Now we're gonna let it sit for a couple hours, and now we're gonna let it sit for 4 months. I don't know about 4 months, several months, while it all settles out and forms the crystal. But at least I got most of the equipment. I graduated pipettes, so I can actually accurately measure stuff. Pancake is sitting here being fat, aren't you, buddy? But yeah, next one step closer now to get more of my stuff. But I've got everything set up. I'm trying to let some of the water soak into the wet palette. And I'm really regretting not having my beer. It was cherry flavored. I do have my gin. I don't want to drink it straight. Schwarzwald dry gin. It's good. It tastes like bug spray, and I love it. Bug spray is an acquired taste. Anyways, I'll get my brushes out. Make sure the camera is not too bumped around. I was pointing it at Pandy the other day. All right, Pandy boy. He's just sitting on that paper from yesterday. Bite the peanuts. All right. Okay. Gollum. So I've got the invisible one and the original metal one. Seems a little choppy. It's broadcasting. Okay, let me just wiggle my hand to see how it's going. Not great. Encoding overload. Video settings are using faster encoding preset. I don't know what any of that means. Oh, 60 frames per second. I think I want to be at only like 30. Can I change that midstream? Settings. I don't know if this is going to cut my stream. I didn't really know. So Ignore streaming settings, setting recommendations. I don't know. Output. Do. I don't know what any of this means. Audio? Okay, I have to reset it. I don't feel like doing that right now. Alright. Might just have to be a little choppy. You probably won't notice if I'm not really moving my hands around too much. But, alright. Microphone is on the way. Alright, Gollum. Gollum and Sméagol. So I got the one where he's on a rock. So the rock... Scavenge Blade's a little slightly warm, so let's go with Eshin. Then I'll wash it, and then I'll dry brush it with Starker. Yes, Ministratum. Everything else is kind of white. Ministratum. White for the eyes. I'm gonna do his eyes like a dark blue. This is it'll stand out more. And I don't know what I want to do quite for skin just yet, because the Vallejo skin kit I've got produces a very like warm, healthy skin tone. I don't want to make him like pink and pale at the same time. I don't want him looking nice and healthy. I might do him like pink stuff. What's that? What the hell was that? Oh, okay. Carbro Crimson would be too dark. Even flesh shape might not be. I want him to look unhealthy. This is what I'm saying. Any red? There in the wrong drawer. Carbro Crimson would be too dark. I might touch up a couple spots with Carbro Crimson. That might do the trick. And I think Rakarth Flesh will probably make a nice undercoat. Maybe Screaming Skull seems too yellow. I'll use the oh, eyes. Maybe a tiny dab of the Stegodon green might be good for his eyes. And some gross loincloth colors. I think Cabbage's fine. Not a huge color variety for him, so I don't think this will be. This is going to be a long night at all, in the slightest. Eyes, loincloth, rock, skin. Probably might be it. Alright, well, let's get the rock out of the way. And then that'll also cover up the other one. Alright. Eshin Gray. What do you think, Pancakes? Hey, buddy. You just sitting on your paper? You got something in your eye, though, it looks like. guess I didn't really need to put this on here, did I? All right, now let's screw up the clear model. Oh boy, this is I'm gonna put a little like under the edges, just because I don't want the edges to look clear and too visible. But it's not exactly blotting much out. Yeah, this might be several coats to get this on, which I kind of expected. I mean, it's translucent, so everything's going to show through it. Rocks, yeah, there's definitely going to be multi-coats on here. Ooh, I almost wish I could prime it. Right. Take a look at the other model and see what... It's kind of so hard to see stuff on the clear. All right. It's got a bunch of rocks up in his balls. Saw that post about what a thin bit of fabric his loincloth is, and how we as a movie audience are saved from by camera angles and all that stuff, but there's no way Sam and Frodo didn't accidentally see his balls all the time. And the comments are always just like, oh, what a terrible day to read. Oh, great, this horrible post again. I think doing the rock is going to be so many coats, because it's just every little swipe carries it away, because it's translucent. Like it's not like it's leaving a thin layer on a pigmented background and obscuring it and looking good. It's like actively difficult to get enough paint onto it. Oop, there's a little flake. Which one I want these? Ow, I got a sliver in my elbow. It's like a little bit of sprue flash from the resin. Whatever. Been whatever. I don't know why that stuck in my head. This monster looks so weird. Alright, what is that? That is some loincloth hanging down. I can kind of dab it in. Did avoid his foot. I wish this was like a two-part model. I'll just blast and paint the rock twice. And stick the clear Gollum on top. Oh, Pancakes, you left the room and brought back a toy. Hey, buddy. I know you want to play, but you never want to play unless we're streaming or playing something else without you. But when we want to play with you, it's all no, 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 don't touch me. Tanny. Butt face. Love you, buddy. Plenty of chances to play earlier. But no. I wasn't even holding that model when I dropped it. Alright, let's see. Really don't. It's so hard to tell what's what when he's clear. Like, okay, there's some rock under him, but I'm getting these angles to get all the little spots underneath. Oh, that's actually not so bad. I can kind of hold it at different angles and the light shines through. It's difficult when I gotta get like up and under. Alright, let's see. That looks like loincloth and rock. Hi, Pancakes. Hey, buddy. I really don't like it when you headbutt me while I'm trying to paint there, dude. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. No, it's not time for treats. Hey, hey, Pan, buddy. Knock stuff over now. He's starting a tantrum right now. Like, kitty cat, I'm sorry. You ignored me when I wanted to play with you earlier, but no. Now that I'm not paying attention to you, suddenly it's a crime. Hold this up to a light. Okay, there's still some under here I haven't gotten yet. That's kind of like the hard part. Another hard part is that because it's clear, it like refracts and light bends around it, and it's kind of just a. It's also a rough surface, so it's got all these little pancakes. Stop. It's got all these little spots I haven't touched yet, but can't tell because it's refracting the already painted areas around it. Under his knee. Didn't go on that thick though. Alright, let's let that one dry and I'll do a second coat of it after. This one's much easier. It's going on real quick. And I'm painting over the other stuff, so I don't have to worry about keeping it clean. Just get the base coat on. So it's already dry. I wonder if I should have done this one first so I'd actually see what parts were him and what parts were rock. Right. His butt. Dry brushing is going to be a pain without hitting the clear model. Alright, I'm going to run out of I'm just gonna work straight out of the pot for this one. Doesn't matter, it doesn't have to go on smooth, it's a rock. Not gonna bother diluting the paint. Kinda didn't remember Eshin being this dark though. Good. Alright. I'm gonna do the edge of the base too. At least one coat. That would be easier later. Fill in some of the other gaps around it. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. They'll need another one around the brim, but let's get the second coat on the clear guy. Looking at it, it might require a third coat. Yeah. But I think 3 coats ought to cover up the clear just fine. His face. Already having a coating on it makes it so much easier now for the second coat. Yeah, looks like this video isn't coming through too strong. Alright, right after I finish this coat, I'm going to reset the stream. Change the settings. I don't think I need to be 60 frames a second. I think that's a little high considering I'm not like first person shooter gaming right now. Unless you really, 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 really want to monitor those brushstrokes I'm doing. let that. All right, I'm going to stop the stream real quick just so I can fix the thing. Actually, you know, maybe I'll go over a beer. So I'll be right back. I am back. So we grew a bunch of onions in the garden, and Dr. Wife is cooking them up now to make French onion soup. And our poor cat, Muffin, being an absolute idiot, is just sitting downstairs, just glaring, just like, it's like, buddy, you just leave the room. All right, but I got a beer. 1911 cider donut. Buddy, if you're gonna slam the door wide open. I'm not going anywhere. I'm sitting here now. Barking at me. Hi. He wants to smell the beer can. Yeah. Yeah, you can't have any. Alright. Ooh, fruity. Booze. Glorious booze. Oh, it does taste like a cider donut. It's good. Right, it's blocking the light. Well, it's not really blocking the light, I guess. Alright. One last coating of this on clear Gollum. You just bastard man. Cats. He's already kicking the door open. Pancakes. You fought to be in here. You're gonna stay in here. Dipshit. I love him so much. Right. Oops, I cleaned the brush a little too much and now it's softer than I was used to a second ago. Whoopsie. Too clean. But if you're just gonna knock shit over, buddy, you can leave. He didn't leave. He knocked over a bunch of stuff by the door, and then now he's hovering around my feet again. Pancakes, you're such a butthole. I love you so much, buddy. You're such a freaking dork. You really are such a dork, buddy. Penny, why are you the way that you are? Oh, okay, yeah, that video's coming through much better now. I don't know why I'm at 60. What's that other thing? No, it's still higher kilobytes per second. I don't know what that means. I don't know computers. I wasn't allowed to have a computer as a kid. Dad was afraid that we would be idiots and, like, give away our exact location to pedophiles and be abducted. Rather than, you know, trust us that the stranger danger he had drilled into us was good. He just was like, well, maybe I'll just allow them to have a computer. As a result, I'm pretty much computer illiterate. And the fact that I even managed to make and rig my own model and set all this stuff is a freaking miracle. Dr. Wife handles all the tech support. Well, she handles all the software. I do the hardware. She does the software. Right, that looks good for clear doll. Alright, so that rock is actually darker than I thought it was. So maybe... maybe I won't do the, might not do the wash. Fuck it, I'll do the wash. Just use the bigger brush for that. Because there's so much of it. No oil wash. Okay, as long as I don't put on like too thick, it looks pretty good. Oops. Dun, 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 must have been in a commercial. Damn, kill my hand. Alright. Clear boy. Actually still looks a little damp. Yeah, it's a little tacky. Okay, I'm gonna give that another second to dry. And while that dries, what was that? I just saw something on the screen very briefly. Yeah, what's that? Okay. It's something isn't yeah, it's like right here. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is doing that? Is it because I changed the resolution? Streaming thing? What is that? God damn it. Okay. Is that because it's 30 frames? Is my hand moving at a rate that it can't keep up with? No, it's only right there. It's a hand ghost. Okay, so it's not because of the light. Do I have any like stuff on there in OBS? Chat in the box are up there. YouTube Studio. Beato is off. Logo's there. The phone is. That did turn the mic off. Okay. Blink. Test cam. What now? Go to the Beato? No. I hate computers. We're going to ignore it. We're going to ignore it. We're going to fix it later, and we're going to ignore it. I already had to install the stream once for stuff. So, you know what? Yeah, it's weird. We're going to ignore it. Is this dry yet? Dry enough. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna pretend I don't give a shit. Holding like right. Let's say precisely where I hold it. If I slide the camera over a little bit. Is that spot on the camera? Could it be the camera? Maybe. Both are going to take a minute to dry. I guess we'll play with the camera and see if that does it. Let's see what happens when I plug it on top of the camera. Unplugged. Plugged. I did it. All fixed. Stupid shit comparing. I'd be using a better camera right now, except I don't have the hookups for the arm that it's mounted on. So refill it. Topping it off. Almost. It's getting quite up there. Right. Set it up. Okay. So I want to dry brush before I paint the rest of him, that way I don't dry brush over him. Yeah, he's such a grumpy little guy. Oh, his eyes should be easy though. He's got such big eyes. All right, let's see what else. What else have I been doing? Tournament is Saturday. I've got my Angmar list ready. My plan is to just. Oh, I didn't know if I wanted to use Gullivar or not, because he's 200 points, but a good hero could easily knock him out in one turn, and it's just like 200 points and he's gone in one turn. Maybe not. He might be the only one in the army that can heal itself though, and restore wounds. But like, that basically means I'm just going to be using him to pick off basic infantry models rather than actually getting in there and fighting. So instead I chose to use 4 barrel lights, and I'm going to be a pain in the ass. And 6 dead marsh vectors. The whole theme of my army is going to be courage tests and paralyzing and causing terror. Just be a pain in the ass. I'm trying to blow through hero will really quickly by just paralyze. Even if I only have to spend one, it's like a 50-50, so like, hey. If I can get a couple barrel weights in range of like a good hero, just... If they're close enough for me to use Paralyze, and they don't make the save, and they do go down, I'm just going to throw a bunch of shitty orcs at them with them. Two-handed for the +1 to wound. Because if there's no duel, they don't get the minus. So you just immediately get the +1. And I want to use that shit to my advantage and be a butthole. I'm not about being a pain in the ass in tournament. Far from it. I welcome it. I will gladly be a pain in the ass in the tournament. Playing for prizes, playing to win. Our other tourneys, like our weekly tourneys, or games with friends, are more fun to be goofy armies or ones you're trying to learn. Still not quite ready. So that's usually how I'll play. I'll play like a decent one and be like, okay, let me learn this. Haven't played them before. I think I've only done. I think I've only completed 4 armies: Army of the Dead, Isengard, Angmar, and Lothlorien. I do have a Balrog. I want to see my Balrog. I'm gonna whip my Balrog out. Come here, Durin's Bane. A bright and toasty Balrog. Look at this mean motherfucker. I love this paint job I did on. Little big. I have his magnets in his base, so I can like stick my stuff. I just don't have a case tall enough to carry him or my Fell Beasts. I haven't finished the Fell Beast though, but I should say I haven't started the Fell Beast. Used model, but he's already glued together, so. Ooh, tired. Oh, almost. Let's talk a little bit about lab stuff. Just the camera. Yeah, I've got that silver going. I really have to find some copper pins to really test the second solution. I think it's mostly done, but there's still a little residual silver in there. I need the silver. I know I have copper pins somewhere. I tried to melt them down. My furnace wasn't quite hot enough. But I might just leave one in like the secondary solution. And then I'm gonna find my beakers. Where the fuck are my beakers? Oh well. Just so I can rinse and wash. And I think I'm just gonna keep reacting and dropping and reacting and pour it into the one filter. And then once the filter is full, I can't remember the name of the kind of filter. It's not a Buchner. It's a funnel. It's got that like silicon oxide disc in it. I can't remember what those are called. But that's what I'm using. Once that's full, I'll dump all the bits. Oh, that side's even wetter. Shit. I'll dump all the bits in, and I'll hit it with some concentrated sulfuric. If there's any remaining copper in there, that'll take care of it. And once it rinses clear a few times, I'll be able to let all the silver dry, and then I'll smelt it. I'm thinking of just letting it smelt into the crucible, and then pulling out the whole crucible, and when I just have like the whole chunk, I'm gonna like saw off all the slag and then just remelt it. And that's what I'll pour into ingots. I gotta do some more gold too. Gold, the gold reaction though does produce a poison gas, so it's just a little poison gas. I'm sure you've all smelled it before. It's sulfur dioxide. Phosphorus oxide, sulfur dioxide. That's what makes road flares and fireworks smell the way they do. Why won't you dry? I'm not good at small talk. It's okay. There's nobody here. It's just me. I talk to myself here, but I'm really pleased with the way I rigged my face. I probably won't make that. If I redo that, I probably won't make that. It's quite as pointy, but no toggles. You do it all myself. All the expressions were actually following my face. I did it. All right. Got crap in my eye. All right. That is not quite dry enough still. All right, I'll just base coat while I wait. Background flash. I set this one aside so I don't accidentally like paste the clear body like an idiot. Excuse me. It's the beer. Perfect. All right, you little naked gremlin. Put a can off the brush. Such an angry little baby eater. Feet. Sweets. Dun, 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 dun. Golems are made of greasy, grimy goblin guts. Dirty tips of eagle feet. Sometimes I think about playing bad games on stream. Like, for the laughs. At the same time, I don't want to buy the Gollum game. I don't want to spend money on it. Okay, if I found a copy, maybe. Because I have a few other games that, like, their production isn't great, their graphics aren't great. Kind of what makes them so funny. I got the History Channel Civil War game. It's funny. It's so goddamn funny. Because, like, I remember one scene right before battle. I can't remember if this is if you're playing as the Union or Confederate for this battle. You swap back and forth depending on I think on who. I think depending on whoever won the battle is who you would play as. That way you can like you got your objectives and you lost. So this may have been a Confederate battle. Um, you're like in a trench next to a guy and he's like saying stuff, and then a cannonball hits nearby. And he just very like melodramatic. He's like, "Don't forget me," and falls over. And that moment has burned itself into my brain. It's so goddamn fucking funny. Then Micro narrates over everything. But the real fun of the game is like running up to somebody and shooting them and missing because you're using a freaking musket and having to spend the next 30 seconds dodging other horribly inaccurate shots while you reload. Unless you got yourself one of, I can't remember what kind of gun. Get yourself one of those 5-round repeaters. 5 whole rounds. I can't remember if there's a naval battle level with the Monitor and the Merrimack. It's so funny. Run up to somebody, you know, oops, I missed. And 2 more of them jump out of the bushes and start firing at you, and you're like, oh, let me just sidestep a couple times. Oops, oh, hey, oh, oh, whoa, hey. Grimy little fellow. Yeah, this is working great for like a not good skin tone. It's like so pale, and it's slightly purplish, slightly brownish. I need a little red for his mouth. For his shitty little teeth. I don't like under his arm. It's not sculpted all the way. There's like no fold in his elbow. Boo. Could have bought a rotovap too at that lab, but I don't need one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fingers. There's his thumb. Like Gollum's strong hands or whatever it is rule. It never counts as unarmed. Strong, strangling fingers. Galadriel doesn't have that. Galadriel's always unarmed. She really should have Sorcerer's Blast or something. Even if she only had one offensive spell, would be great. It's not quite enough to just command and compel and transfix people. Oh, I need just a little tiny touch more. Splashes and splashes, precious. Yeah, that's in the first movie, the first Hobbit movie. Some people didn't like the stuff they added to the Hobbit movies, and I'll agree on some of it. Just kind of throw the lore off. The Tauriel Feely romance was really forced. But the necromancer stuff, though, that's all from, I think, Unfinished Tales. Because that's Gandalf just kind of disappears sometimes in the Hobbit. Comes back later. Oh yeah, I was up to something. I immediately forgot what I was thinking about. I was thinking about the Rankin Bass Hobbit. Some of his lines, Gandalf's lines in that. It's Ring of Truth, and yet there is the Ring of Truth. I think for a while I just thought the ring was the Ring of Truth because of that line. But I don't remember if that's a animated line or if that's from the book too. I just read it like a couple years ago. Reread it. About 2.5 hours, I think, for me to read The Hobbit. Oh, that doesn't seem right. It seems too short. Fast reader, though. Shit. All right, I fixed it. Still fresh enough to wipe away with a wet brush. Gotta be fast though, it does dry pretty quick. This brush is getting a little grungy, but I think that's a good base coat for him. Let me isopropanol this one. And shake it. Boy. What time is it? Oh, I've only been at it about an hour. I'll get this one too. There's a lot of stuff stuck in the metal part. All right, let's dry brush the rocks. Finally, bit of napkin there. Excuse me. Brushed it all away. Come on. You can absorb all of it. Just over the tops of some of the surfaces ought to be good. The brick. This paper towel is too absorbent. All right, there we go. A bit more. The difficulty I find in dry brushing is keeping like the amount on my brush consistent as I go. Not like over dry brushing one area and under dry brushing an area another one. Right here behind his feet could use some. There we go. Right there too. All right. That's good for that one. Too much. Creepy dude shouldn't be casting any shadows. Alright, hey, that one's done. There's a fly in my face. Alright, cool. Invisible guy is done. Doing this brush too. I'll probably have to isopropyl this one now. Right. Loincloth. Everyone's favorite accessory. I don't know why I have the wet palette out. I'm not using it. I'm basically just drying it out. Oh, it's the wrong brush. That might be a little big though. Right. Got a little on his torso, but I just recoat that. Well, I might have to. Ooh, yeah, it gets real thin in here. His little leg comes up and like sandwiches everything. Hacking, gnawing, biting, burning. Bug in my head. Bug in my eye. That covers the loincloth. Let me fix his torso. My elbow is on fire from bumping it just now, and I don't know why, but holy shit, does it hurt. Wow, that is a hot burning pain. Oh boy. Get the little wash brush. Maybe a quick second to dry. Do a little cardboard on his back. I hope that'll help, like, show all the scars, I'm sure. Oh, the birds. I've been drinking a lot of sour stuff lately. It's kind of a sour cider. Sweet, cinnamony, kind of apple pie tasting. But still a little sour from apples. Just from being a cider. Let's see how dark the cardboard goes on. Hi, hon. Yeah, Pancakes has been shredded and stuff. Oh, that doesn't. That's not too dark.
Is this the old or the new projector?
That's the new. I haven't put the old one in. I don't know how to put the old one in.
For $30-some.
Oh, that's right. We never changed the original.
Yeah. What is it, like 4,000 hours or something over lamplight?
Yeah. We use a projector instead of a TV. It's freaking amazing. Like, resolution isn't like high def or anything, but like, I got an 8-foot screen. Yeah, it's not going on too dark. It's a little dark. It is like filling in all the cracks and stuff real dark and nice. In a way that makes them look kind of pale and pink and a little sick. Just a little sick. Not very sick.
Shipped.
What?
Our order.
Oh, the Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just checked. Apparently,
Excuse
all that
me.
stuff is out of stock now.
Excuse me, Mr. Boy. Kick it in the door. Like a jerk face.
Danny, are you being accused?
Accused nothing, he did it. I watched. He was a witness. I will serve as an eyewitness at his trial.
Danny.
Looks like he's made out of meat now. Panda, I meant Gollum, but yeah, you too, buddy. Pancakes, you look like you're made out of lard in a bag. I love you, little lard bag boy. What a wretched little creature. She's so pink.
That Gengar. There's that Gengar eraser thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also that Toad guy.
Has to be more specific. There's a few Toad Pokemon.
It's the really chubby one. That's like blue with the dot, the gray dot on its tummy.
Billy Bolt?
Yeah.
He's trying to be quick. Let's get tips. Teefs. We'll do Teefs after this. Ooh. Cornred? Yeah. Yeah. Tiny brush. Red in there. His eyeballs might actually be big enough that I can do them without the Psycho Brush. That brush is really hard to control. Yep. Put it down. I'm going to hold it close to my face. Let's just miss one. Yeah.
TikTok shop has $120 off orders $800 plus. Huh?
I mean, you were going to buy the cards anyways. You might as well. You say 20% or $20?
No, it's 120 off of $800.
Oh.
If that was $20 off of 800, I'd say, where is the sale? Where is it?
Big ol' eyes. The paint here still.
How do I get to my cards? Just take my money.
Oops. Mix that up and go retrieve the brush I just launched. Oh, that is a different color. I think that's the dry brush. Oh, shit. It landed on the bristles. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, no.
Are you gonna radium girl it?
Yeah. Not great. I have to replace this one, like, almost immediately. Yeah, they are different blues. God damn it. Oh, I really like that brush. This brush. I gotta get real close for this so I turn away.
What do you think about this? I know I'm being crazy, but the sale ends today.
What's the deal?
Sorry, no, it's the 151 Elite Trainer box. And it's a set of 2 of the back to school eraser blisters with Gengar and the Toad Guy. Each one has 2 boosters, which has the Twilight Masquerade and Pearl Forces. And also 2 of the Twilight Masquerade checkling blisters. It comes with a top cell and a Pupitar card. These are just special or something.
Yeah. Sure.
Do you want that? It's actually $75.
Well, that's not bad.
Which is those.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
It is a little sour. Just to be forewarned.
The cheese is good.
Mm-hmm.
Takes me back to John.
Let's make him paler, grosser. Pull off the paint and foreskin. Probably need a little bit more. If that color's any indication. But let's see how awful and pale he looks.
Oh, the Gengar is the most popular. Man, the Gengar is sold out everywhere.
I have to add a little water to this one. Something stuck to my brush. Get out of here, chunks of crap.
Honestly, these are great too. I also checked it out, and I think the 151 Elite Trainer box was either it was $10 more than the normal one when it came out. I don't know what the normal one is. There's more in here. Would you like a nice apple sandwich for dinner?
But he would, he would. Please serve to him in high velocity.
Like a nice blanket.
It almost seems like it's too thin.
We have French toast. French toast.
Yeah, it seems okay.
Would you like a piece of chocolate?
Sure.
I'm sorry, this is chocolate.
Yeah, this is okay. It's an okay color combo. Kinda funny after I added the water, but oops. Thanks, hon.
I love that he doesn't wait until I'm done with the hat. Instead, he just goes directly to the container.
Just immediately checks to see what he can grab.
There's not really a lot of food in here.
Pancakes, buddy. Pear-shaped.
How's the move for a trap in there? Trap pancakes. Pancakes? It's like your vampire thing. It's got little fangs.
It certainly doesn't look healthy. Not pancakes, Gollum. Although pancakes, if we're being honest, you know, might stand to shed a couple pounds or two. This fucking bug is in my face again. Fucking bastard bug. Piece of shit bug. Yeah, look good. I'm gonna kill this freaking bug. I'm gonna smash the shit out of this bug.
Oh.
This brush won't stay not shitty. Doing like half a stroke on it. It's like almost like the bristles all spray out and everything dries on it. What the frick? Like consistent fucking paint on here. It's like it's going over some parts and painting them, and other strokes not painting at all. Some spots that's kind of okay, like here on his back and belly. You can do like a thinner coat that covers a wider area, and then a second stroke to help build up kind of the 3D shape. But it's not going on great. Across the rest of them.
Oh, your copper jewels in there.
Oh yeah, I think I got the last two I needed for the sorter. Well, there's plenty of room up in the box and like pancakes to shred and stuff, buddy. Found more paper to tear. Like I want Gollum to look shitty, but not this kind of shitty. Controlled, well painted shitty. Sick shitty, not a bad brushstroke shitty. Although I think I'll remedy a lot of this by using a smaller brush on his back and face. I'll use the small brush. It might be time to retire these two brushes. I'm gonna go over his scars with a little bit of pink. I believe right to the underside of this arm. Yeah, it's pale, sickly, gross. You know what? Paint his head. Because that'll help make him look a little balder. That's right, Panny. Put it on kind of thin and scraggly and shitty. in the eye. It's a bubble. It's 2 bubbles, 3 bubbles. There we go. Very itchy. Little bastard fly. Went under the table. Angry little Gollum. Hi, Penny. I think there's 3 Gollum models.
What are you looking for? Did you look here?
He just wants attention. Except when we give it to him, and he's like, no. I think it's buddy that frustrates us because we want to play with you, but you're just like, no. Like, no, I'm being a butthole. It's like, yes, but buddy, we want you to be a butthole on our time, on our schedule. Being a butthole on your schedule isn't working for us, pal. Ooh, what a delightfully grouchy side of that face. Oh, it just hit me in the eye. I think I got it. Got him. Goddamn fly. Alright, back to Gollum's face. ghastly little face on that guy. Perfect. Oops. I realized I probably wasn't holding the model too great for you. But did a lot. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'll close that bag. Awful little face. Oh, you can't see it. Ooh. But what if? Yeah, a little sharper. Problem is that this lens is like too heavy to hold itself up. Yeah, it'd be a little nicer, but choose a lighter blue to go to the center. So. Yeah, both will probably work. So it's just his eyes and hair now. Oh. Well, that's great. Oh, and it's teeths. Teeths. Push the chin. He stands still. His ancestors. His teeths. Carrick stone for the teeths. Oh, I do look dark. Wraithbone for the teeth. It's nice. Grody yellow. Hey, Fanny. Oh, I love you, buddy. Yeah, he's just sitting there shredding stuff like a dork. Shredding stuff like a little dork.
I just want to be more daddy.
Oh, I kind of applied an okay amount of paint. Yeah, makes good nice little shitty teeths. Alright, let's add some hair and he'll be done. Gotta spot up a little bit. Not super damp, but enough to like thin it up that it's really kind of brush on and flow easily. Because I only need to do really thin touches with it. So I'm just doing like single strands. Oh, and the scar, the pink on the scars. So the only pink I have is changing pink. Boy. Alright, I gotta turn out a frame so I can do this close. So the hair isn't going on real nice. It's not really seem to have the brush control I would like. I need a little bit more flesh to dot a couple spots where I hit his hair. Gosh, I put a thin, sweaty strand of hair on Grimey with worm tongue so well. Can I do the same for Gollum? I'm gonna just get a couple thin strands on there that way. Grimy little dude. Grimy, creepy little dude. Alright, let's get some scars on his back. This is a dry brush, which I'm really not used to working with as an actual dry brush. So I gotta just kind of get it on the brush. I don't know how tacky this stuff stays, but we'll see. Ooh, that went terribly wrong. Yeah, not good. Too much of a hot pink. The Carbro might actually just do it. A thin bit. Yeah, that about did it. Oh, you know what? That little bit of pink underneath actually kind of made it stick out a little more. Yeah, a little Carbro by his face. And let me just retouch his nose. This is working. Ooh. Hello. Didn't see anybody there for a second. Just kind of had my face like so deep in him. Hello. Cool. Thanks. I just finished him. Pull the magnifying glass up. I was like face deep in the model. I could not. Didn't see anything going. Let's pull the magnifying glass. My camera kind of sucks. It can't do close-ups. Oh. Did I scratch him? I didn't scratch him. Cool. He's good. He's good. But I can't get too good of a shot of it. Oh, maybe. Hold on. He's getting there. Almost in focus. Yeah, almost. I can't. I managed to get his creepy little eyes staring at you. And kind of got some hair on his head. The hair is kind of hard to model, or kind of hard to get. It kind of has to go on like so thin. I also finished the invisible one too. Haven't figured out how to. Need to get a saw to clip this bottom off, but boom. Finally finished them. The one I did when I was 11 was like gray and awful looking. I just spent the last few weeks also finishing my fellowship for the first time. Like I had never finished like a complete fellowship set. Just kind of like did a few hobbits and was like, oh, I'm 11. I did a terrible job of these. Oh well, I guess I'll never touch it again for a while. And then 20 years later, hey.
Okay.
I have not. Are they podcast? I don't. Although I have built a an almond hen. We're working on building an almond hen. This is a 1911 apple donut? Cider donut. 1911 cider donut. A little sour, but pretty good. One of the guys who do Gondor Calls for Ale are going to the tournament I'm going to this weekend, and they'll probably kick my ass again, but I've seen a lot of the. I haven't listened to too many of the podcasts though. I'm gonna bring Angmar. I've got Gullivar but he's a little. I don't think I'm good enough to use him without him just getting immediately killed by a strong hero. So I'm just going to pad everything out with extra barrel weights and just paralyze. Paralyze. Because I decided to be a pain in the ass for the turn. I'm also packing 6 Dead Marsh Spectres just to try and run a little bit more interference just on terror checks. Because if I can slow the heroes down, hey, maybe the orcs will last a little longer. They're just orcs. They're not going to last long. They don't need to. They just have to last long enough. Alright, I have to acetone these two. These two are real messed up. Yeah, that one's got to soak in some acetone a bit. I hope it doesn't melt the plastic, but these two brushes are a little gunked up. But I think there's another Angmar player going. I know we have the list for everything. Ooh, that was... Ooh, we picked up all the crap at the bottom of the acetone. My bad. I brought Isengard a couple times before. It just kind of lacks the hitting power of heroes. Ooh, I hope I didn't melt the bristles. Ew. Oh, I melted the brush. Whoops. Brush is all sticky from the acetone. My bad. Cool, yeah, hope you enjoy next time. I usually do it on Fridays at 8 is my usual time. I'm also wrapping up here. I just finished. So I have a little more tournament prep to do because I'm helping build some of the scenery for it. So most of it's done. There's a couple little side items to do tomorrow afternoon. But I also didn't want to end up being up late painting, so. But thanks for popping in. Streaming can be pretty rough. But isopropanol in there. Isopropanol is less harsh on the brushes. Oops. Oh, that's where one of my beakers went. Right. I'm just wrapping up, cleaning up the brushes. Always have to take good care of the brushes, because... Well, except the one I threw today. That was an accident, but... I'm about to wind things down. That's not the right cover for that one. That one's covered. Maybe not. Brushes away. Now I've got a full fellowship list done. I don't have their... I guess I could do Bill the Pony too. I just don't have Bill. I should get a Bill. But paints away. That I never used that wash. Oh well, he looks pallid and sickly-ish, so that's all you really need him to be. Awful and unpleasant looking to be around. Hey, you got gone. Paints don't fit. Paints don't fit. All right, so let me wind things down here. All right. Yeah, no stream tomorrow because I'll be doing tournament prep. But next week will be a normal one. I haven't. Now that I finished the fellowship, I don't know what I'm going to do next. Should probably do a monster maybe, but I don't know. I could finish Angmar off with Birder. Where is he? He's big and awful. Got him primed. I haven't finished yet though. Oh right, I swapped cameras. Got him primed, but not finished. So, or started. But, and I think I'm gonna try to. I always say that I'm gonna try to get more gaming in, but I think I'm gonna game on Sundays. Paint on Fridays, game Sundays. Maybe a little bit during the week with my wife. We might game a little. I can stream that too. I'm looking to see if we can get the old Xboxes out of storage and maybe co-op some Borderlands or something. What do you think, Hong? Want to try to co-op some Borderlands? Yeah. Sweet. But anyways, I'm calling it a night here. Thanks for popping in at the end, and I hope somebody can join next week too. But I will call it a night, and I'll see you later. Have a good night.